Greetings, beings of goodness and greatness, and welcome back to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. And when we left off, apart from dealing with creepazoid dead guys in mazes, we found our way here. Found out that Ethan's father killed himself with a pair of scissors to avoid being hacked to death with an axe. Which is always lovely. Which, you know, good old family vacations, am I right? So what are we looking for now, I wonder? Can we go along here? Nope. Oh, there's a thing to turn in there. Okay. One sec. Can't turn that one, it's locked. I can turn that one. So I guess I have to turn it off. So now they're all turned off. So now water's just coming through normally. Is that how that works? No more steam. This lock is creeping me out. I'm going to have to use that, aren't I? I'm going to have to run in and lock the door. Because some crazy thing's going to chase me. Is this... Oh, so can we now cross across here? Aha! I don't want to do any running. I don't want to run from a dead guy. I don't want to run from a tentacle squid. I don't want to run from anything. Okay? Not even like a bunny rabbit. If I have to run from a bunny rabbit and lock myself in that building, I will flip a pancake or something. Maybe an omelette. I'll flip an omelette. Like really hard. It'll be a crazy flip. In fact, it'll be such a hard flip of the omelette that there will be no omelette left. It'll be ripped into shreds. What's this? Just an odd-looking rock.
Ethan was close. I could feel him. A pinprick of light in the darkness. He would know me. He would know why I'd come.
Oh, we... Oh, no. Are we actually one of Ethan's relatives that are trying to kill him? I hope not. Well, like, maybe we're, like, his grandfather's... Who are we? Maybe we're not a detective. Or we are a detective and we're just related. We're his long-lost detective uncle, father-in-law, or something. This could be red from algae, red from pollution. Why was it quiet over here? I don't know. I mean, it still looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, but now that I'm beginning to wonder if I'm going to kill Ethan, it's gotten creepy. And the view makes up for it, sort of. Did I see something down here before? No. Burnt down house. They had some expensive looking statues, that's for sure. Raw. Is this where we find the brother's body? Because Ethan survived that too. As long as there's no dead guys, I'm fine with sensing.
Then fight it! I have to destroy the room!
Corvus, I'm sorry. Ethan.
Oh. No more dead guys, please. Please. No dead guys. If I have to inspect dead bodies and have them chase me, I am done. Charred, the brother. Peaceful. Is there anything out of place, or is this the first one I don't have to put anything back? Oh, what's this? What I must do is clear to me now. The sleeper resides in a prison of death, and pain is the key. I tried to brick her up in the wall, but she what? She fought me in the end. I couldn't do it. Not to my wife. Neither she nor the sleeper is pleased. Now I must decide whom I fear more. Are there more? Oh, I think I saw something up there. Did I? Am I seeing things, or is there something there? I think I'm seeing things. It's the grandfather. He's back. Oh, it's the grandfather. It's not the brother. The grandfather helps Ethan destroy the room.
Ethan, I fought it off. It's okay.
Grandpa, get away from me!
Your grandmother Gail is protecting me from it. Ethan, I can help you.
So this one must be 2. Wait, they were wooden panels before, weren't they? All of them.
Ethan, I fought it off. It's okay.
Grandpa, I found Vandergrift's diary. He said for the sleeper to wake up, someone has to suffer. Look! When I found that room, I didn't wake him up. He's trying to wake up now. Vandergrift kept his victims alive. He made them suffer. That's what the sleeper wants.
We need to get in that room.
So that's the room they're trying to get into.
I can squeeze through. Grandpa, no!
Gail, it has to be this way. The sleeper must not wake. Burning the room won't matter, Ethan. The sleeper's inside us now.
Grandpa! Get back!
We all have to die. Even you. Even me.
That's a pain threshold if I've ever seen one. Oh great, the door's open. Lovely.
Ethan, wake up. Well, kid, you stopped it. It was horrible, but you stopped it.
Paul Prospero? Are you really here?
I'm sorry, Ethan. I was late. Too late.
You're right. You were too late.
Here. Again. I knew this story, and it was Ethan's as much as it was mine. And it wasn't finished. Not yet.
So there's stories that I've missed. The bull, the spaceship, a bear trap right at the start. Do I have to do them and then come back? I see. So once I've done those two stories, I can then hold down and inspect it. So it's like the crime scenes, but on a much larger scale. So I need to go all the way back to the start. And what's this? I can travel? That's handy. Probably should have done the one at the start, because that would have been quicker. But there's a story here that I've missed. Let's go back in here, because it might be something. Remember how we saw all those blue portals before? Why is that glowing? What the? So I wonder if the house is enchanted, or if that's a power of ours. Now we have them back. Okay. So there's some puzzle here that I'm missing out on. So because that flashed red, maybe it's wrong. This is correct, I think. This is right, is it? So we've got to get this correct somehow. What about the one upstairs? Oh, either one works. Is it slowly guiding us in the correct direction? Maybe? That's wrong. Oh, and now it wants to teleport us back to the front door. Wait, what happened there? Wow, wow, wow. Oh, we only go through it if it is actually... We only go through if it leads to the place it actually leads to. So that's not right, I don't think. If it doesn't lead to where it should, like that one, you don't go through it. I think. I think that's how it works. That's definitely not right. Now it will lead us back to the front. Okay, so we've got to try and... I believe that's what we're doing. We're trying to fix the layout of the house so that it's correct. So that's right. That's wrong. That's not right. That's not how it was. This is correct. Oh, isn't it? Okay. I think that's what I'm meant to be doing. That's wrong. That's meant to be upstairs. Oh, wait. Oh, of course. You can swap it. Ah. So you swap it to the correct one. It's this one. Hey. Those are wrong. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Not that one. Must be this one. And stairs. What else? Attic? Is that all of them? Don't build up the intense music, man. No stairs. Must be this. That's different. We didn't find that before. A magician once lived inside an old house and made potions that let him see the future. People from the village came to the magician's house and demanded that he share his potions with them. "We want to see the future too," they told him, but the magician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned the magician's house, but the magician knew this would happen. He had already cast a spell on the potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. The people from the valley waited, but the magician never came out.
Why are you standing there? You spying?
No.
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. They're freaking everyone out.
Hey, we figured something out. The magician story. Blaze reveals moonshine operation. Wasn't a magician after all. Balenfield Country, Ashland Township volunteers, firefighter, blah blah blah. A blaze in the woods off Old Elgin Road. Look at that. Hidden room. So he was a bit of a magician. So the story's like a spin on things that are actually happening. Well, now that we know that, I think we should go to that bear trap. Can I warp? Is there a warp button? You guys can warp, I can't. So I'll see you when I'm there. So we're back at the very start. The tunnel that we came through at the very beginning of the game is back here as well. But I've just taken a detour path because I'm looking for the bear trap that we saw on the big wall. Gotta be here. Maybe... Remember how we wandered off into a big area? And we... Well, we found it. I walked straight past this at the start, so apparently this is something, something we should have looked at. Well, we've got to do some stuff. We've got to put stuff back where it was. What could be in the wrong spot? Another trap. Oh, okay, so I've got to find more traps. Traps all over the place. And I just walk straight past them all. Freaking heck. I'm glad that I just walked past all this before. That would have freaked me out right at the get-go. Is that a trap? It's a log. I know they're there now, but I'm just still getting creeped by them. One more piece to find. What are all these nasty traps doing? So if someone wants to have a nice walk through the park, they're going to get hurted. It's not very nice. It's a trap that we didn't see. Searching for traps. Searching for traps. Holy dead people. Sap by Ethan Carter. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed that this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest, but the old man wanted the villagers to believe this because then they would search the forest for the treasure and would not drink his sap. One cool night, someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
One dead in house fire. Fire damaged a historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning, according to officials from the Bayfield County Fire Department. The family of 6 were asleep. So that's their family, the Carter family. Gail Carter was pronounced dead. The grandmother. So now we know more of the story that we missed out on because I didn't spot the traps when I was walking in. I'm just like, look, it's a bridge. So now we have to head over there. Rightio, so now I'm going to have to walk all the way back to the house at the very end of our trail. I don't think I can teleport or anything, which sucks. I could teleport out of the building. I couldn't teleport to it though. So let's walk the whole distance. I will get back to you in a minute. You guys can chill out and time travel. I can't, so that's great. I'll see you all in a bit. See you later. Greetings. We're back. Hello. Okay. That was a long journey, but we've made it finally. So now we can go down here and hopefully we've got them. I really wish I double checked and read a bit more carefully to make sure I didn't miss anything, because that's a long journey if I've missed something. Is that everything? One way to find out.
Christ, Ethan, you're in here again? You missed dinner. Mom and Dad are pissed. They've been looking all over the place.
Get out of here, Travis. Leave me alone.
Hey, Ma, he's in here. Honey, be careful with that lamp.
Dale, the hell's wrong with your kid? Painting on walls, writing his stories. I mean, what the fuck?
Ethan! For God's sake, you missed dinner.
I'm sorry. I've been working on a story all day. How long have I been out here?
The Adventures of Paul Prospero, supernatural detective. Where do you get this stuff?
Pop, would you get Travis out of here, please?
He draws pictures on walls. What the hell is that?
Chad, shut up.
You got yourself a faggot for a son, Dale.
Travis, let's go. Come on.
Faggot! Ethan, you're a fucking faggot!
Travis, stop!
Come over here and discuss that.
Shit!
Everyone, whoa! Get moving!
Get out! The smoke, it's toxic!
Jesus. Oh, God! What do we do? What do we do?
I wrote about you, but I don't know if I created you.
You made me real.
I can't go yet. I have to finish my story about you. I wrote stories about everyone.
I know you did. But my story's done. And it's a fine story.
I can let go?
You can let go.
What happens then?
Another story, kid. What else?
So that is how Ethan Carter vanished. Was everything to do with the sleeper imagination? The sleeper is him dying from the poison gas. Or is the illness they all have guilt? On the plus side, the sacrifice involving crows didn't happen. Okay then. That seems like the end. Whew. Jeez. It's certainly very different to any game I've played before. The graphics was stunning, the gameplay fit in, it didn't sort of go outside of a boundary that you wouldn't expect it to, and overall it had a very interesting storyline. It had a creepy number of story components to it, but they seem to be mostly there to sort of build up suspense and just make you question the game you were playing. So you're sitting there going, nah, this game won't scare me, it's not that kind of a game. And then bang, creepy dead guy. Game scares you. I have to say though, the game did do a few things that probably would make me a bit cranky if it weren't for the atmosphere of the world and the music that came with it. Like the first is that there is an awful lot of walking. Thankfully though, the sort of feel of the game and the generous running speed makes this a non-issue. I could see this being like an issue for other gamers, but personally, the only time walking around the map was any sort of a chore was at the end, when I had to go all the way back to the beginning and then all the way back to the Carter house. But even then, I did find myself being engulfed into the brilliant scenery and the soundtracks by, is it Mikołaj Stroński? Yeah, like the one that's playing now though. Just really good music, and it just engulfs you into the atmosphere of the game. It works perfectly with it. But yeah, once you get into that, the long distance travel in the game just isn't even an issue anymore. The second and final thing for me was probably that it just ended an immensely interesting story on the it was all a dream sort of climax. Again, I think the feel of the game almost makes me careless to this, and I've noticed that between each episode that I've recorded, the game has left a very vivid image in my mind. The trees gently blowing in the wind and the sun bursting through the leaves, the sound of Paul Prospero's voice, and the music echoing down into the mines. I'm not entirely sure that I'm devastated by how they've ended the game. I mean, it makes sense, it works with the sort of story. You know, it reveals why Paul Prospero was sort of looking through portals. He was really looking not so much into the past, but into the imagination of Ethan Carter and what Ethan's vision of normal events was. Sort of his imaginary spin on a completely ordinary event. Overall, it kept me interested, it kept me zen, and it did throw enough suspense at me to make me wonder how far the game would go. That Spaceman, for instance, I had no idea where the game was going to go from that point onwards. Up until then, it was just a walking around a forest game, and that sort of just took it to the next level. But regardless, a really solid game, and an experience that I think will stick with me for some time. Anyhow, that's it for The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you later.